Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and today I am here to use more of the leftover stuff on my desk. So I know I have been using quite a bit of that stuff recently. It's because I want it gone off my desk. Sorry, mute myself here. And today I am using the Decorative Ribbon Border Punch. Now we had a blackout, I know, a month ago, and I was playing at my craft desk because I was watching my laptop because I had some shows downloaded, and I punched out some of these bits. Now ever since then they have been sitting on my desk, and because they're long and annoying, oh god, I'm dropping them, because they're long and annoying, today is the day we're going to be using them. So I've had a few ideas in my head, and I know I've mentioned before I've never used this punch on a card, and it's the second catalogue that I've owned this punch for. So time to get it used. My idea is to create a bit of a background using the border strips, and after that, hey Gail, thank you so much for joining. Hello Emma. After that, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do. The colours for these did come as an inspiration from one of my tops, not the top I'm wearing today, just one of my tops that you guys have previously commented on that you like, and I have done some cards using these colors. So I made my what's called cupcake card using Hello Cupcake. Hello Paulette, thank you for joining. This was my little prototype using those colours, using the narrow. Now please say hi when you're jumping in and where you're from. So thank you for saying you're from Canada, and this is using the Amazing Life stamp set. Hey Deborah, if you guys want to buy any of the products that I'm using today, please check out my shop. I've either got a shop now button on above me on Facebook, or I will pop it in the comments below, so know that I'm always here to help you with your crafty needs and wants. More likely wants. There's the must-have things we have to buy, so more than happy to help you guys out with your Stampin' Up purchases. So yes, we are going to be, as I said, using the Decorative Ribbon Border Punch. I haven't got this name in my head, so I'm saying it multiple times so it just becomes fluent and I say this. So yeah, I have a bit of an idea where we're going today, but as always we are winging it, and I do appreciate audience participation, and I will be asking questions because I've got a couple of things out on my desk of things to use with it, but I'm not sure. And you know what? Before I even flick you guys over, I need to move some things. Hey, Effie, oh, two of you guys from Canada. Do you and Paulette know each other? Where do I put all these things? Create room. Create room. So, today is a very hot day. We are sitting at 98 Fahrenheit, which is about 36 and a bit Celsius. Really hot. My husband super cooled the house this morning. Hello Diane. Another one from Canada. Thank you Canadians for coming and supporting me today. That's awesome. Are you guys still in your super cold? Are we talking Celsius, Jenny? Because that's just crazy. Are you in Victoria? I'm trying to think where you are. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, Effie, cool. No problems. Okay. Water on the floor. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting here. Yep. It's okay. air conditioning's pumping. I will try not to freak out about the electricity bill when it comes, because we've been comfortable and not dying and sweating our little hearts out yet. That may come later today. Okay, I'll flick you guys around and I will show you how to use the punch. Yeah, very cold. Can you send some of that cold up to New South Wales and Queensland, please? Oh, there you go. Well, now you guys know each other. So happy to introduce you. I'll flick you guys around and I will be back. What I think I'm going to do though is take you guys off here. Right. You girls are just sitting on my desk for a few minutes while I get myself all set up, and then I will pop you on my mount. This makes it a bit easier, I think. That way no one gets motion sick. Right, what I'm going to do is just go and pop off the light, I think I'm up to that. Okay. I will pop you guys in, flick you around, make sure we're fairly okay, maybe not. Maybe not. There we go. I will go turn off my light and then I will be back. You can already see those nasty shadows. Right. We are looking good. Let's get going. And you've had us, oh God, absolutely chalk and cheese. Even within 2 different states today. Okay, so this is the Decorative ribbon border punch. So basically what we get when we punch is these beautiful patterns. Now I love this punch. I've just had issues using it. I don't know why, I just did. So I'm going to show you how to punch it. What you want to make sure is, you can see this side is a bit jagged. So, because I think I punched that one out of this. So I'm going to choose the nice straight side, and you can start anywhere. You can start in the middle, you can start at one end, just start. So you just want to make sure your piece of paper is butt up against this ledge and punch. And what we are left with is this. Now, I know I didn't get all of it over here, but we will deal with that at the end. So, you've got these silver outlines. So what we want to do is cover up this beige pattern with our punched out piece. So see how that's all covered up? And punch again. Is there going to be a gap in the middle? No. So we're getting this continuous pattern. Hello, Teresa from Oregon. I hope you have had a lovely day, because I know it's night time there. It's about lunchtime here in, I'm north of Sydney. I'm an hour north of Sydney in Australia. Okay, and punch. And go again. Yes, this is working. I like it. Now, for those wondering, this colour is Rich Razzleberry. Oh, and we have Miss Doggy Friend coming to visit. Hello, Miss Louisa. Sit. Down. Down. You can't say hello to everyone, because that will require me moving the camera. But she's just going to lie next to me and join us. Okay, and just to get this last little bit, and we have our beautiful border all ready to use. So we're left with some bits and bobs, which I will just sweep into my bin. You can use that for confetti if you want, frozen. Hello, Margaret. Sorry, missed you popping in. thank you for sharing. What did I miss with Frozen? Did I make a Frozen reference? That's quite possible because my granddaughter does love Frozen. Okay, so my thought is to create a background using these. Now I'm not going to punch anymore, and some of these are also not perfect, but we're just going to go with it because that's what we do. Real life, real time scrapbooking. Well, not scrapbooking, card making. Yes, she is a lab. She is blonde. She is the first blonde that my husband has had in a guide dog since I've known him for nearly 19 years. Actually, that's a bit scary to say. Okay, so I'm thinking, do I use crumb cake, Sahara sand? I don't want to use white as the background for this. Grab a piece of crumb cake. Do I have a piece big enough in my scraps? Possibly. I'm also on a mission to use up some of these colours that I have. Oh, sorry, Julie. Sorry. Hi, Julie. How are you? You're having a good day. You don't have this one. As I said, I would love some rain too. Oh, hi, Donna. Sorry, I did miss a few people there. That's as I was flicking the camera around. So sorry. Snowy Washington. You know I love you, Julie. It's all good. Right. So, I'm going to use this, but do I want to run it up this way? I think I do. I was going to make a landscape card, but I just changed my mind, and I'm going to make a portrait card. So this is 8 centimeters wide, which is 2.5 smaller. Just getting my proportions here. So 1, 2.5. So my proportions should be correct when I go and put this on the final card. I was going to use my stitch rectangles, but because I have this piece of scrap, I'm going with it, and we will just trim off the sides. Okay, Tombow glue holder, and I may need my tweezers. No, I do not. I'm totally on the other side of Sydney. I am near Gosford. So I've driven through Gosford twice today in my out and abouts. No, totally the opposite side, so north of Sydney. I am pretty much directly between Newcastle and Sydney. Hello, Miss Nicole Wilson. How is sunny Perth today? I'm guessing sunny. We don't even have a cloud in the sky. That's why it's so hot. Oh, Donna, that's not good. Are you one of those people that, oh, you're in an apartment complex? I find it really funny when I see on Facebook, oh, I've got a goober at the end. Yes, up, not down. Although I do know beautiful people in Kiama, I do not live there. Where was I going? The people that open. So sorry for that interruption. Just got a phone call. Oops. I didn't put my phone on do not disturb. I don't know where my thought pattern was going there. Sorry, totally distracted. My glue doesn't want to work. And I can see it going everywhere. Okay. I'm going to have to get a scrap piece of paper because this is just going to... I can see I've got some type of blockage. We're just going to go with it because I only want little dots. See, I told you it was going to happen. Okay, we're going to put the glue on the scrap piece of paper and we're going to pick it up from there. Did everyone else see that happening? Because as I said, I did. Yes, yes, yes. So sorry, Donna. Got a phone call. Flicked it off. And I don't know who it was. It was a no caller ID. Now, because I have just got glue everywhere, I'm going to put down my scrap piece. And we are going to start at the bottom. Oh, now I'm going to get glue everywhere. It's going to be a gluey mess, but we can deal with it. Wow, round 4. Oh, that's what I was saying. When people open their doors and they have the impression of their door in the snow. I can't fathom that in my brain. I cannot fathom that much snow. I just can't. And now I'm not putting it on the card straight either. Oh well, it's handmade, not Hallmark, girls. Handmade, not Hallmark. Okay. So we're going to alternate colours all the way up. And now that we should only have a little bit of glue, let's see if we can do this. So I'm going to pick up, use my nozzle but without squeezing and picking up the glue because I don't want to waste our amazing glue. Okay. And I think I'm actually putting glue on the wrong side of this. I didn't pay any attention. But that's okay. It's just yours and mine's secret. No one else will know. No one else will know. Okay. So maybe we want these at silly, crazy angles. Okay. Oh, I do not envy you guys at all with that much snow. Now, I prefer it colder than warmer, but that's just ridiculous. Okay, what colour next? Might go with Tranquil Tide. Now, I haven't mentioned the colours. I started to. Mint Macaron, Grapefruit Grove, Tranquil Tide, and Rich Razzleberry. So they're the colours that I'm using. And we're just doing rough gluing. Okay, I think that's enough to get across the width. Yes, it is. Stick down, turn over. Actually, I don't even need to glue this. Oh, see, hello, Laurie. Thank you so much for joining. See, I like autumn and spring, where you get beautiful sunny days with a bit of warmth, but you still have that nice cool breeze. Still have that beautiful coolness to the day. Although we had a fairly cool morning yesterday, which was lovely. It just didn't stay that way all day. That's exactly right, Donna. You are exactly correct there. There are only so many you can remove. Okay. Trying to use this up. Now, these are not punched out perfectly in any way, shape or form because, as I was saying earlier, I did these in a blackout. So I was playing, I was going by yes. And I also like seeing all the leaves turning. Not that I live in an area where there are a lot of deciduous trees, but I do, I'm sticky. But I do like seeing that. I'm really sticky here, girls. Now, have to go back to the start. And which side did I glue? This side. I think I actually need to do this. My children were born in, still too much glue. My kids were born in spring and in winter. Oh, I hope you girls didn't, hello Miss Rosalie, I hope you girls didn't hear that huge sigh from the dog beside me. Apparently we're disturbing her slumber because she's laid out right next to me. Maybe life under the air conditioner's a bit cold for her today. Long time no see, Miss Rose. We had a bit of a glue disaster. Yes, doggy slumber. I'll wait for her to start having doggy dreams. They're the cutest. Okay, adding way too much glue. But hey, that happens. That is what adhesive removers are for. Okay. I don't think we're going to make it to the top, but that's all good. Oh. Right. What colour next? Need our Tranquil Tide back in. Hello, Miss Jamie. Miss Jamie, were your ears burning this morning? Because I have a lot of chipboard here that's waiting to go to your house for your altered books. And I'm using your favourite glue, which I'm fighting with this morning at the moment. Oh yes, I know, I heard Rose. We're up at 36 at the moment, or when I got out of the car, we were sitting at 36, which is not fun. Not fun at all. Okay, so I'm assuming when I put something over this on my card front, I will be using a piece of vellum, because what would my crafting be without a piece of vellum? And I want to be able to show the work that I've done in the punching, but not necessarily have it blaring through, if you know what I mean. But I want to be able to put a sentiment or something over the top. Okay, so I need one more, and it needs to be mint macaron. Ah, mint macaron, where would you be living? Oh, and look, I have the perfect width piece. Yes, it's 36 down here on my part of the Central Coast. Ah, okay. Sorry, Jenny. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, yes, it is a bit like that. They have their huge size. Okay, put this in the glue holder. I'm going to discard, no I'm not, because I still need it. Okay, do one more row of our decorative ribbon border punch. One more row. Right. Oh, I do find using this punch much better if I'm standing up, but today is not that day. Is that long enough? Yes, it is. So I can just rip that end off, because we will be cutting it off anyway. Sorry, Missy. I rolled back and startled her. I'm sorry, darling. No, you're not getting a belly rub. She thinks I'm gullible. Oh, thank you, Miss Jamie. I know, I had to buy a new wedding and engagement ring. Well, they're my stop-go ones. So they're just while until I stop losing, and then I'll get the actual ones which I am now wearing around my neck until I decide it's time to get those resized. Oh, apparently my husband's yelling out for some reason. You right? Okay. Someone's at the door apparently. No one's there. Oh, apparently there's someone at the door. Hello, Miss Kathy. Oh, it's my favourite man. It's my delivery man. But it's not Stampin' Up today. It's clothes. I went on a bit of a shopping spree on the weekend because I need new clothes. Okay. Finished with this glue. Yeah, pop them on the bed, please. I'm glad you're carrying them. That looks like a heavy bag. Would you believe I got glue all the way over here on my stamp set? Rosalie, how could you do that to your child? But they can also ask Google what the temperature is and work it out for themselves. Ah, snap, Miss Jamie, snap. Yes, I know. Tombo normally isn't this evil to me. Normally not this evil, but there was a blockage and I couldn't unblock it, so then it exploded. But that's okay. This is real life crafting with Ellen. I'm just now trying to get... Okay. No. I just find rubbing it. Sorry. I will get it off. Okay, so while I am degluing, talk to me about sentiments. So these are the two stamp sets I have out, and yeah, tell me what you want me to use on it while I cut off my, oh god, it's totally stuck, while I cut off my edges. Yeah, hand sanitizer is the bomb. That's why I always also have hand cream at my craft desk. Oh, I need my big scissors for this. So, which sentiments do you want to see? Oh, no, cut from the back, Ellen. Cut from the back. So this would equally look good if I die cut it with our stitched rectangle framelits, but this is what we're going with today. On vellum emboss. I haven't got coloured embossing powder, so it'd have to be white or metallic. Oh, I could. Now I could actually do coloured. So are we thinking like the darker colour with the rich raspberry? What are we thinking, Jamie? That's a good, I'm thinking, yeah. So happy to have you in my life. To all of you here today, thank you. Marker colours in text. No. Oh, yes. I'm with you. It's okay. I like your idea, Miss J. Awesome work. And as you can see, I have well loved this stamp already. No, that block is not big enough. This block is not wide enough. I need to grab one out of here. Okay, like your idea. Now, I'm just making sure that that will go beautifully on there. And while I have, we've shown 90%. I'm just seeing if we can kind of use, no we can't. This is going to have to be without my beloved stitch rectangles, which makes my heart sad. Pop these 2 stamp sets away because we're not using those. I will have to show you another card I made, Jamie, and it's funny that you do this because I did it in rainbow colours months and months and months ago. Ah, yes, I have used this stamp set a bit. I've used this one. Haven't blogged this one yet. Use this one, love this one. I sort of did some colour matching because we don't necessarily have those colours of markers. So I sort of did some mixing and was a bit of a chemist. What am I looking for? My vellum. What colour am I embossing in, Miss Jane? I think I actually have to cut into a piece of vellum, maybe not. No, I will show you. No, we do not need to cut into a piece of vellum. I can use the other side of that. Let me get my embossing powder and tray and all of that jazz. I don't know, black, white or gold. Good, the dog has moved. I can roll up. Let's see what I can put my hand on. Ooh, do you know what? I'm going to use silver. Or copper. Because they're the ones I put my hand on quickest. I don't have rose gold, Jamie. Stampin' Up does not have rose gold. Copper. Okay, take the silver away, put it in its home. Right, have an embossing buddy, which I will absolutely need with the vellum because it is quite staticky. Embossing buddy first. Oh, creating a bit of a bloom. Oh dear, copper, thank you girls. I do love the audience participation. Any colour would work. Yes, that's exactly right. You've got the warmness in the crumb cake background, Jamie. Exactly correct. I don't know if I'm going to regret not using my Stamparatus with this large stamp, but we shall see because it's only ink and paper and I can always get out more pieces. But I'm liking that I'm using scraps so far, or offcuts. This is a very economical card. I know you love vellum. David might have an issue with that, but yes, there is an ongoing theme of vellum in my life, or my crafting life. Putting some even pressure on this because it is so large. Ooh, yay! That's stamped beautifully. I can see from the reflection, but guess what? It's stuck to the paper. Okay, bring over my tray. Should have had this open beforehand, but you know, crafter's life. Okay, and I missed the top of the sew Okay. Oh, that is beautiful. I will pop that very carefully off to the side. And now let's attempt. I like using this big tray because it gives me a lot of space to work with. Oh dear, I just got it all over the table. Surprise, surprise, really. Messy crafter, Ellen said never. Okay, right. That is that. My word. Let's see if I can salvage some of this. Now I don't really mind if I get bits of paper in here. Put the lid on before it goes flying. Yes, Stampin' Up! Vellum is so beautiful and thick, Jamie. You're exactly correct. Where's my microfiber cloth when I need it? Just to get rid of all the little bitty bobs. Right. Now I don't have grainy bits. I will clean that one later. Embossing buddy away with the tray, and I will bring over our handy dandy heat tool, which has two heat settings on it. We have a 1 which is for ink drying, and we have 2 which is for embossing. Now I am going to, oh yeah, I don't emboss enough to get a Swiffer cloth, but you know. Okay, so I'm preheating this because I don't want to warp the vellum too much. Now this is going to change really quickly because the vellum is so thin and it heats up very quickly and melts that embossing powder. So what you want to do is, as soon as you see that it isn't grainy anymore, is to move along so we don't burn anything. Now I haven't burnt anything in my life, but I have heard of people that have. Ah, very good. That's a good idea, Jenny. Okay, so we can see how beautiful and glossy this is. Now, Jamie wants me to use my markers to colour in the back of the happy. So, let's do that. I have my huge box of markers, and 5 markers don't fit in there. Well, I've got a space for 1, but I'm not going to put a single one in there. So the colours we used, oh, I'm going to have to grab one out of my box here, so I'll put that here. Now I have an avalanche happening. We have rich raspberry, we have mint macaron, we have tranquil tide, and grapefruit grove. That is all we need. Would you believe I've totally lost my piece? I have lost the piece that I have done. It will turn up, I know, but for the moment it is lost. It's okay, we'll find it, it's all good. For the moment we need to do this. It's not on the floor. Okay, so I have my 4 ink colours. This is now all cooled and dry. So I'm going to flip this over. And it doesn't matter what colours I use, but I am going to start with rich raspberry, so then I can repeat that colour. Can you tell it's a favourite? Because I repeated the mint macaron on the the card base. So our markers are water-based. These are exactly the same ink that is in our ink pads. It's just in a marker. And by colouring on the back, we can go outside the lines a little bit, no one sees. And also we lighten the colours just a touch because of the opacity of the vellum. Now, if you did try to emboss on a thinner vellum that isn't a cardstock weight, because ours is a cardstock weight, you often can find that it'll warp really badly from embossing on it. What did I... Oh, yes, take care. Ah, are you using the Celebration Rooster set, Jenny? Tranquil Tide is very strong, but its colour, I'm going to miss this colour when it goes at the end of this current annual catalogue. I'm going to miss it a lot. Oh, I still can't find this piece of paper, girls. Looking with my eyes and I can't find it. I have a funny feeling it's stuck to the back of something. Now these inks will need a couple of seconds to dry on the back, but you can see how it looks already. Thanks for the idea, Jamie. Love your work as always. Now, I did take down the mint macaron, and no, it's not stuck to that. Put the vellum, found it. So, this is how this is going to look amazing. Now we're going to trim it out. And I am going to glue it down popping some tiny dots of glue just behind these thicker embossed pieces. Hello, Miss Kim, are you on your lunch break? No. Stop looking. All good. All good. We found it. So, right. Going to trim this down quite a bit. I am using some rough guesstimations here. I can actually see the embossing through the clear arm in my trimmer, so I'm using it as my... Make sure you secure your vellum before you cut. Now, this really doesn't... Okay, once you get that blade through, you're fine. And one more cut, and then we are ready to rock. Right, done. And happily put all these scraps in the bin. I never said, well, actually, I don't think I said obey, but I did make sure that in my wedding vows, it did say to catch me when I fall, and my husband is not very good at doing that. I've got a bit of colour on the back of the vellum, but it's not too bad. That actually works out spatially quite well. That works well. I like that. Right, so let's see if we can play nicely. Yes, that's exactly right, Jamie. Well, we were a little of both, Jenny. A little of both. We have very, very, very large wine goblets at our wedding that a friend gave, or David's friend gave us, and they held half a bottle of wine each. So, and they never got emptied. They were never empty throughout the day. So you can only imagine how we felt at the end of the day. So just some tiny, tiny dots there. Because as we know, adhesive is the enemy of vellum. Let's try and line this baby up again. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of my F blocks and pop that on. So now I have to work out what coloured card base we want. I'm sitting here thinking if I wanted to be bold and just put it on a clean white card base. I'll get that out to try. And Rose, stop laughing. Yes, you know I love clean white card bases. Actually, I don't even have a white card base cut. Or do I go crumb cake on crumb cake? Rich Raz. Okay, let's grab Rich Raz. And no, I do not have a card base cut. But I do have a piece that I can audition it on. Okay, that was enough time for that to adhere. So do we like that? Or do I do like a matte in that colour? So I could do a matte. Do you know what? It would look amazing on Tranquil Tide. Because of course I'm on a mission to get all my paper used. And look, there's a pre-folded card base. What do we reckon? And then I can add some bling to brighten it up. What do we reckon about that? Or am I going too heavy? Can someone tell me, do we? No, we mustn't still have them, but what I am thinking of grabbing is are these, because some of these have darkened and they may just are they too gold? If not, I'm looking for something white. I'm not sure that I have anything that's white. No, they're gold and silver. I have that. No, no white. Too gold. Right, that's what I thought too. Needs a copper layer. Okay, repeating the copper is a good idea. I can grab my copper foil sheets. You just want to brighten it. I see where your brain's going. Just bear with me while I find the right one over here. Sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. Of course I went back to front, not front to back. Champagne and copper. Let's hope I have a full sheet of copper in here, girls. No, I do not, but I'm hoping I have a spare packet in the back. actually don't think I have any extra copper. No, I don't. That's gold. I've got all the ones of gold, gold, gold. Champagne. It's okay. I will check, double, triple check in there. If not, it will get added to... Oh, that's sparkle glimmer paper and white paper. Okay. Let's see in here what we have. I could, absolutely. That would also look good. It's empty. Okay. I think that might be a nice idea, Jamie. But while I'm here and I do have my shopping list on my desk, I will add it to my list of things to buy, because I do have a class this weekend, and a pretty pen and copper foil. Okay, if it's on the list, it gets bought. Exactly, more chipboard for you, Jamie, of course. Okay, so put this Tranquil Tide. Sorry for knocking you girls briefly there. Okay, we are really creating a craft lunch here. Let's do some measurements. I could 8, so let's go 8.5. It would have been nice to edge the vellum in it too, but that's okay. Oh, I can put this vellum away too. Let's clean up. Oh my dear word, sorry girls, sorry. Eight and a half is 2 centimeters, so that is 1, 2. Let's see if we can line this up a little better in just a second. Now I could always, do you know what? I have an amazingly awesome idea that may work really well out of this stamp set. We have these cornery bits, so what I might do, I might stamp those in the corner and emboss those. Okay, and while I'm here, I'm also going to plug in just in case, because this is turning into a bit of a mammoth effort. Okay. Great. Good-o. I have a plan, never fear. The plan is happening. So that looks great on there. Perfect sizing. And hopefully it will leave enough room for me to repeat these swirls. This is actually something that I would normally not make. Okay, so let's grab this out. This is totally not me, girls, and I actually like it because I use... Oh, it's my mum. I'm on live video. Oh, very good. What do you have? Oh, my passport has arrived. Right. So, I'm on a Facebook live video. I'm making a card. Keep going? Okay, all right. Now, my Versamark ink. Oh, everyone's saying hello.
Hello.
Okay, right in the corners here. So we're using the same stamp set as the Sentiment. She's bought wine glasses.
Oh, look at her.
Oh wow, hold on. Let me show the girls.
The David tactile.
These are the wine glasses Mum has discovered because she is changing around some things in her house. I'll grab out my tray again. It does match the cardstock, almost. The Tranquil Tide's a bit darker, and I can't do a wine glass embossing powder. But I do, I like those. I don't know where I'm putting all these wine glasses though.
I'll just put it in the cupboard here.
Is there enough room?
I'll just shove them in.
You'll shove them in. I don't think there's any room. But David will like how tactile they are.
They're just at the front and the middle.
Oh, well, there are only a couple.
There was only 2.
Oh, I thought there was a set of 6. Right.
He's got the rest of them.
Was Mum lab tested before entry? Why does Mum need to be lab tested before entry? She's always welcome. I could use them in the craft room. I don't know what for. I'm not drinking at the moment, Jamie. I've had one drink in since April last year. Okay. So these will take a little longer to melt because it's on the cardstock and not the vellum. See if Mum likes it. Mum always has an opinion.
That's very nice.
It's very nice. It got the Margaret's approval. So how's the packing going? Have you run out of boxes yet? Oh God, okay. Okay. This one I didn't stamp very well, but that's okay. It's handmade, not Hallmark. Oh, I've got myself in a bobby here. Right, okay. Right, put the lid, no, put that over there. I will very quickly glue all this together and then I will be... for embellishment storage, I don't have that many loose embellishments. I mean, some people like to drink when they craft, but I am no longer one of those. Oh, okay. No, she wasn't lab tested. I don't know Louisa's, although Louisa does love my mum. But no, did Louisa come up and talk to you today?
She's over there. She's in with David, I think.
Oh, she's in with David. Okay, she was in with me a little while ago. I am thinking, or she's dead to the world under the air conditioner.
She's there.
She is there? Okay. And I'm thinking this can go straight down, but those swirls do work. See, Jamie, I'm not fighting with the Tombow now. It was just when it was blocked. But that's okay, we made it work. We made it work. Great. So today I have used the ribbon decorative border punch. I have used, and I've lost the stamp set, the Amazing Life stamp set. And I have just basically used some colours from a top that my mum actually bought. I've used the colours from the original sleeveless top that you bought, except for the white. So this is the stamp set that we have used. We've used copper embossing powder, some vellum, because what would a card be without vellum for me? Now, if you guys please do buy the punch, because they won't carry it over unless we buy it, and I would like to use it some more. So if you guys do want to purchase from me, please go to my store or contact me. Yes, vellum markers embossing tray. The embossing tray is no longer current, hasn't been current, but yes, I did use the markers as well in Rich Razzleberry, Mint Macaron, Grapefruit Grove and Tranquil Tide, which was our colour palette for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Contact me if you need anything, and I'll hopefully be back later in the week with one more project from scrap stuff on my desk. Thanks for joining. Bye.